If you're a woman who's recently noticed changes in your body and your mind, such as your weight, bloating, brain fog, your patience, your energy levels, and your immune system, then it really is time that you start to look at taking your gut health seriously. My name is Carol Pax. I'm a performer and Pilates teacher, and I run two of my own online wellness businesses as well. I'm a busy mum of two, and I don't have time to prep food every single day as much as I would love to. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd all have our private chefs who traveled with us and just prepared ourselves and our family the best food. And I know hand on heart that most of us would really want to eat healthier than we currently do. Unfortunately, due to time, realistically, we just cannot do it all. So, this is why I'm so passionate about our greens powder. Greens powders are everywhere on the market right now, but there actually is a reason why, and I am all behind them. I'm really not into the latest fad, the latest quick fix for women to get fit, healthy, and lose weight. It's just never appealed to me. But what I am absolutely into is being able to take hold of control of our own health in a world which is getting a little bit out of control, and there's a lot of fear mongering as well. Now, the one main thing that I really learned is when you look after your gut health, you're looking after your overall health. So, your immune system, if you're in menopause or perimenopause, this is a key thing that we have a healthy gut, and we just know the things that we can do to make it healthy and to keep it that way as well. The first and most beneficial thing I would always suggest is to do a gut reset. I'm going to drop a link right here which explains how I do a gut reset plan, and also another link which gives you my free gut health guide. I highly recommend that you download that. It's free, so why not? And that is going to tell you the real golden nuggets about gut health for us women and the things that we can do each day, the simple things that ain't going to cost the earth, just to really get ourselves back on track. When we fuel the body with antioxidants, as in a green powder and also in an array of fruit and vegetables. And what I want you to think about is as many different colored and brightly colored foods as possible. So things like beetroot and blueberries and oranges, these are all going to be really incredible for our gut health, and everything that's green, of course, as well. But the thing is, we sometimes just are stuck, aren't we, for things to cook? I know me personally, you get in and you just can't switch on your mind to create this amazing array of vegetable based food every single day. What the greens powder does is it gives us that array of fruits and vegetables. The one I recommend has got 36 different types in it, and it just ticks a box for me. I'm not really a box ticking person, but when it comes to getting that amount of fiber, variety of plant-based food into my gut, that is a box that I am definitely wanting to tick every single day. That does not mean then that I don't eat plant food because I have that instead. But some days you'll find that maybe you've really hardly had time to eat any fruit or vegetables at all. So if you've had that, then that is at least something that you're getting into your gut every single day. Now, fiber is one of the things that a lot of us really, really lack. So I can't stress enough that you do eat as many fruit and vegetables as you can as well. Just add them into your smoothies, add them into your casseroles, just however you can get them into your diet every day, do so, because the gut microbiome thrives on a diversity of plant foods. So if you're just having the same ones every day, the same few types, you're not getting any diversity in the gut. And what the gut needs is as many different types. It needs all these different types of good bacteria to outweigh the bad bacteria. And as soon as you do that, you're on top of it, you're winning. So if you've ever heard of leaky gut, this is what happens when the gut isn't healthy. And so what happens is the gut wall, it just gets pressed against, and then these gaps appear. And instead of everything being contained and digested and passing through, it actually leaks into the bloodstream, into the muscles, into the brain. And this has been linked with autoimmune conditions such as fibromyalgia, arthritis, Alzheimer's, dementia. We could go on. 99% of autoimmune conditions are said to stem from the gut. Now, there are other external factors as well when it comes to gut health, not only adding a greens powder, but this one thing is going to help to fight off all those external toxins that we just can't seem to get away from from everyday life. So things such as stress, this is going to play havoc with your gut health. And then outside things like chemicals, even your skincare that's got chemicals in, that's directly absorbed through the skin. But also outside chemicals that we're breathing in daily, smoke, um, petrol fumes. We could go on, but there is so many things that are really having a knock-on effect, and especially for us women and our hormones. So this one little thing that I do daily, it isn't only about, the weight and feeling less bloated, even though that was the one thing that attracted me to it. I started struggling crazy with bloating. Everything I seemed to eat, I would just look pregnant. I was so uncomfortable, and I really wanted to do something about it. And so I really just really narrowed down and focusing on gut health, and I actually became a certified nutrition coach specializing in gut health, just because I was so fascinated and I wanted to help more women. So if you are over 30, it could also be that you're having symptoms of perimenopause, which again, years ago, it wasn't widely talked about, and still so many women don't know what this is. And what this is, it can go on for around 10 years, and it's the lead up to menopause where your periods actually stop. I recommend, if you're struggling, to go and see somebody that specializes in this, a doctor that specializes, because many aren't. And if it's something that you're struggling with, then this is something you need to do. However, what you can do for yourself is straight away start to look at your gut health. So things that are aggravating the gut are things like alcohol, chocolate, dairy, but there is alternatives to these things, and we don't need to cut them out for good. Just try it for 30 days and add in lots of good, nutritious foods, and you would definitely notice a difference. Then what happens is the body is ready to absorb the goodness from all the other things. So at the minute, if your gut is, in a bad way, you've never done a gut reset, or you've never gave yourself a rest from gluten or alcohol or anything for a short amount of time, then it's likely that your body is just not absorbing all the nutrients from any good food that you're having anyway. So it's kind of a waste of time. So if we do this gut reset, what that does is it kind of gets you into a better place, so that then you can start with the greens. The beauty of this greens powder is it isn't just greens. So one, it tastes much better. I love it. And I also add it with a probiotic and digestive enzymes for the best results. And I have that before food. This just means it lines the gut, and it just really helps with your digestion.